Hey guys, this is Ryan. Just letting you know that the Project One podcast is going to have its own YouTube channel. So this week's episode and the one after are the last ones that are going to be on the Project One YouTube channel. So go subscribe to our new Project One Dance podcast channel. All the links are in the description. That's hard to say. All the links are in the description. All the links are in the description. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Hope you enjoy the episode.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
What's going on?
We're back.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Project One Dance podcast. My name's Joshua Page. Hosting with me
Sorry. I was doing the echo.
Hosting with me today, we have my co-host Ryan. And Ryan, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm his co-host Ryan.
Yes. And
And
today
with me is my co-host.
Josh. Hi, I'm the co-host. And we have a very special guest today, all by herself, last member of Project One. Please introduce yourself.
I guess I'm the very special guest star today. I'm Zoe Fitzgerald. Do I say my last name? I'm Zoe Fitzgerald.
You can
from
say your
Project
last
One.
name. There you go.
I don't
Now
think
they know
anyone
your
else
last
has
name.
said their last name, but yeah.
Well,
You wanna
now you guys
reveal
So we
know
have
my
Zoe.
name.
Exactly. So we have Zoe from Project One today. It's a pleasure having you on our show today, Zoe.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for coming.
Yes.
Pleasure being here.
Yeah. Okay. So this podcast is going to be a little bit different to ones we've done previously. Last week we had a little bit of a Q&A. Had a bit of technical difficulties. That's okay. We try our best to make sure that they don't happen again this time. I've brought my charger, so I'm ready.
I'm plugged in.
So this is going to be a little bit of an interview, a get-to-know-you interview.
Yeah.
So we're going to be
what
getting
we
to
were-
know all about Zoe. Sorry, go
Yeah,
Ryan.
yeah. What we're thinking of doing moving forward was over the next 9 weeks, I guess, you guys will get one podcast on each Project One member. So you'll get to know each
damn.
Project One member as the weeks go by. And then hopefully by the end of the 9 weeks, like you'll be like a part of Project One. Like
You'll
that's
know
how
know
close
so much.
you'll be to
Yeah,
us.
you'll
That's
know
how
so
much you'll
about
know.
us.
You'll be one of us.
All right.
All right, cool. So let's just get straight into this. Yeah, shall we?
Yeah,
Yes.
go ahead.
Yeah, all right. Okay, so first question. We've already answered this. What is your name?
My name is Zoe Fitzgerald.
There we go. First question done. Tick that off. Tick.
Big
All
two.
right, but question.
Throw
Is
it
it
at me.
spelled
Question. Go.
Z-O-O or Z-O-E or Z-O-I-I-E-Y?
Oh, I might have to consult my birth certificate on that one. I think I might have to maybe
Oh,
lock
okay.
in.
I'm pretty
can
sure
you-
it's the first one, but...
See, I was going to say the third one, so I might already be wrong. Damn.
Okay, wait. No, I have a bone to pick with you, okay?
Oh, God.
Zoe,
Pick the bone. Pick the bone.
Throw it.
why did you choose to make that your Instagram handle?
Oh yeah.
I did, yeah. Look. if
Was
I'm
it
honest-
just like you started writing, you just did at Zoe, and then you're like, huh, that's taken. Add another Z. Oh, that's taken. Add another O. Oh, that's taken. And then you just kept going until you arrived at that abomination of a username.
If I'm honest, it
that what
actually was
happened?
kind of close to that. But it was like,
Oh
just
my
Z-O-E. Wait, let me explain.
That's
Oh,
so
Because it was
funny.
just
Okay.
Z-O-E. And it was just, it looked so boring because my first name is so short that I just kind of decided to add the I and the Y on the end because it doesn't change the way it was pronounced. But it looks cooler.
It looks fancier.
Yeah.
But
it
it's
does.
also incredibly hard for Ryan to type up.
I know, I'm so sorry, Ryan. I love you.
We talked about this in like one of the first episodes of the podcast.
I did
was so
watch
funny.
that.
What episode are we actually up to? I think we're up to
5.
episode
5.
5?
Yeah.
5. Okay, cool.
It doesn't
Episode
like
5, wow.
It's weird. It feels like
Yeah.
longer, but also like shorter.
Yeah, like
It's
I feel
like
like
a
we've done heaps
relationship.
more, but yeah, wow. Feels like longer, but it's actually been way shorter.
Wait.
Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
back to the questions. On track. Zoe, how long have you been dancing for?
Just dancing. I've been dancing since I was about 5, so that's like, what am I now? Almost 20, so close to 15 years.
Wow. 15 years? That's a long time to be dancing.
Yeah, because I started out.
I think I
Well, when I first started dancing,
sorry.
I was doing ballet, tap, contemporary, jazz, and it was just like a whole different scene to hip hop. And like,
Yeah.
Cool.
yeah. So when like I did that until I was about, when did I start at PB? I started at PB about 6 years ago, maybe now. And I
Did
Oh
you-
yeah, that makes.
When you
think-
first did those earlier classes, did you want to do it, or was it something like your parents were like, "Hey, you should do this"?
when I first started dancing, I've always loved dancing. It's always been something
Yeah.
that I wanted, and it was something that I asked my mum if I could do. And I remember when I stopped doing ballet and jazz because it just wasn't a scene that really suited me. I took a year off, and my mum said she's never seen a sadder kid. Is that I just sit around and I used to be because I just had nothing to do.
Us when we can't dance. Us when we can't dance.
Well, yeah, I had nothing to do with my time. I was so used to I was dancing 3 times a week, and around that time I was also doing I was a part of some like acting school. It's called Carter. So I was doing that one night a week as well, and I was so used to being busy that when I stopped doing ballet, I was just so sad because I had nothing to do with my free time. That like I'd heard about hip hop from an old crew member who used to be in like the like old P1, who was the older sister of my best friend at the time. It was like a weird spider web of how I heard about PB.
Yeah. Well, I just got
go.
lost in what you were saying.
I got lost. I heard sister's best friend, and then
Well, it was like yeah.
okay, we'll leave the story there because I think we'll go back to that a little bit later, and we'll
Yeah.
ask you about that. Tell me, what hip hop dance style is your main style, and if you have a second, what is that style?
For the longest time, I used to say house was my main style, but I would say at the moment I'd be more of a hip hop. Like hip hop would probably be my main style at the moment.
Okay.
Because I think
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah, I went through a bit of like a self-discovery, and I felt like I had more freedom with hip hop, and it was something that I think I just needed a bit of like a change of pace, but I'll always love house. House will
Nice.
always have such a special
Yeah.
part of my heart.
I feel like house is such a really like demanding like style because it's a lot of cardio, like a lot of cardio,
Yeah.
and
But
like I think I did house for like 2 years, and I remember taking Mal's class, one of the teachers at PB, and that made you sweat. Like you would leave sweating.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it's a really fun style.
Gives you big
really
calves.
fun style.
I
Big
think,
calves.
but,
Big
like,
calves.
There's a side of house that's like also really freeing though, because like once you get the feeling, and once you can float and flow, then you're just like, I'm free, and you just like it's really cool.
Well, it's one of those
I
things
was
that
talking
you
with
don't
Andy
really...
about this yesterday.
Yeah, because I mean, you don't realize how much fitness you're doing until I guess you start like looking back and you're like, crap, I actually wasn't able to do this. Like ages ago, I wouldn't have been able to keep up this level of cardio and like bounce for so long because I'm constantly on my toes and I'm always bouncing. That like you kind of forget where you've come from and how far you've come with it. But it's such an awesome style. It's so inviting. I remember our first year of Worlds when I like got to experience like 7 different house ciphers around me. Like I just fell in love with the style. Like it's hard
Yeah.
not to.
There's not a lot of like opportunities to experience those sort of like house ciphers and like house battles where and I know what you're talking about. I remember seeing those ciphers in Worlds and they were crazy. Everyone was just having such a good time. It was like, it looked like such a vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like everyone was just in it, they look really cool. So
Yeah. I just remember I didn't want to
house
leave.
is definitely a cool style.
Oh, it's awesome. Very much recommend it.
Yeah. Cool. So we have house and hip hop as Zoe's 2 styles. There you go. Next, I would like to go back to what we were talking about before, and I want you to tell us the story of how you started dancing and why.
I guess when it comes to like just dance, I don't even think I really know what made me start dancing. I think it was something that I'd seen like on the TV, and I'd heard stories because my mum was a dancer when she was a kid, so I'd heard a lot of stories from my mum, and it was something that I just instantly fell in love with. And it was something that like, I don't know, it captured my heart so quickly. And once I started, I really couldn't let go of it. And I loved being on stage too. Being on stage was such a fun part of like my day because it was a form of expression for me to just jump on stage and just like show people what I was working on and something that I loved so much. And I just got to share that with everyone watching. That it's just such a special moment. And then I think when I discovered hip hop, I discovered such a different side of me as well. Like I love ballet and tap and all those sort of styles. They make you feel so pretty, but hip hop made me feel so strong. and like really powerful. And it just, I don't know, like it made me feel like in control, and it was just such a different sensation, but it was amazing. It's one of those things that's so addictive. Once you start, you really just don't ever want to stop.
Right. Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's kind of like a method for you to express your feelings.
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Essentially, yeah. It's almost like it's kind of like an expression of who I am, almost more so than just my feelings. As I've always felt like being a dancer has been a massive part of my personality and just who I am as a person. And I think being able to share that with everyone else is almost my way of like, it's almost like a conversation to me. And being able to dance with people and alongside people, and especially like dancing alongside you guys, I feel like that to me is a massive communication and conversation between all of us and showing people what we are about. And it's such a unique feeling that I will always feel so lucky that I get to experience something like that.
Damn.
So that's how you started?
Yeah, like
That's how you started?
sorry.
That sounded so aggressive. That's how you started?
No, sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, it is.
Come in. As in, like, so this that's kind of what made you fall in love with it, right? Like this, that feeling of expression, and you feel like you're super connected to dance as an art form, right? But like, was there any moment in particular that you can pick out that you saw something or you experienced something and you're just like, wow, like this is it? Or was it more just like a collection of moments, like you were saying?
I think it was a little bit more of a collection of moments. Like when I think about like my progression into dance, I almost like get a little like montage in my brain. Instead of like feeling one very specific emotion or feeling one very specific moment in time, like it's almost like I think it's something I've been doing for so long. I almost kind of have forgotten like exactly what made me get into it in the first place. Like my mom probably has the story.
Yes.
But when I was like such like a little kid, I just remember watching other dancers. I think was a big one for me, and seeing a community of people just like express themselves and like just be free. Like it was just such a beautiful thing to watch. Like I just remember thinking it was so expressionate and emotional, and I just loved it.
Yeah.
It just made me want to like never stop.
Cool. So we know how you started dance, but what led you to joining P1?
I think it was like that one's kind of another combination of things. I remember when I first got the like letter. I think Josh and I got our letter at the same time of like
I got this letter.
Yeah,
I got this letter.
It was this like thing that I got handed to like towards the end of the first term, and it was pretty much like an invitation to come and try out for crew. And I remember looking at it and my heart skipped like 4 beats, and I was like sweating, and I was like, really? I was like, you want me? And Chip, I just remember Chip going like, because I didn't really know Chip back then, and he just went, yeah, come try out. And then he walked away, and I was having like a meltdown internally. And Chip just walked away, and I was like, no, I need to talk more about that one.
Yeah, you were pretty nervous when you started. I remember some things.
God. Yeah. My audition was woeful. We'll get to that one next.
So how did you find PB though? How did
I find
first
PB?
You came to PB and then you...
Yeah, so what led me to PB in the first place was I have this like childhood best friend. Her name was Lucy. And I remember talking to Lucy at the time about the fact that I wanted to find something else to do and I wanted more dance. And then she told me that her sister Tia was in a crew called Project One, and pretty much pushed me into PB and was like, give it a try. Why don't you give it a go? And I roped my friend, I think her name was Piper, into coming along with me for the first ever class. And then she was like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to keep going. But I'd already fallen in love, and I was like, I'm good. I'm going to keep coming back. I was like, I love this place. And then, I think what pushed me into actually auditioning was Chip actually like showing that he had faith in me was a big thing for me. It was a big step for me. And, Jade was already in Project One at the time, and I've known Jade since we were in year 5. Like we went to primary school together. And
these are some of the the old friendships. You know, the
Yeah,
connection
coming
they
to
had
life.
before coming.
It's
to
interesting
P1.
how like almost everyone in P1 had a connection to someone
Yeah.
like
Else
in a
P1.
way or another. Like
Yeah.
Every single
I
one
went
of
to
us.
preschool with Jason. I think Ryan and Andy went to school together. Amanda and
yeah.
Wendy went to school.
And Rob
same
went
same
to
with
school.
Rob
Yeah,
as
Rob.
well.
Yeah,
And then Zoe with Jade.
Yeah.
Who is that everyone?
Yeah,
I think it's everyone. Everyone had a connection of some sort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty great. I remember.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because I
And then
remember Jade sent me a
Paths
message.
crossed again.
Yeah, because she sent me some message and she was like, "So you're gonna try out?" And I was like, "I don't know, I'm scared." And she went, "Don't be scared." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, I won't be scared."
No,
Jade the alpha.
I remember
alpha
the
Jade.
letter. I remember that exact letter that you're talking about, Zoe,
Yeah.
because it was like a tryout that was happening after the first term.
Yeah.
Because I think I went to the tryouts at the end of the year because it used to only be yearly tryouts and stuff. I went to those tryouts, but I still had a broken arm at that time.
Yeah,
And
I
I remember I
that.
went in and I couldn't dance. So I panicked and I left. And then Chip gave me this letter at the end of the term. It was like, "Hey, listen, I know you couldn't dance last time, but I really want you to come and join the crew. So could you please come and try out for this special day?" And I was like, he's planned a whole day for me. And then I didn't realize that the rest of you guys were there. And I was like, okay, cool.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
Yeah, I'm sorry to
it's
rain
alright.
on
I
your
still
parade.
have that letter.
I do
think
too.
hung up like on
Serious?
my like cupboard door.
Yeah, I've got my letter
Yeah.
somewhere in my room.
Yeah, for
Yeah, I
those of
definitely
you
kept it.
who don't know, actually, this was like, so Project One started out as a crew that had like a changing roster because people would get older, people would leave, do other things. So Project Beats always held auditions. So then like these crews could get new members, and then like people would cycle in and out, right? But then, yeah, once we kind of came together, then we stopped auditioning for Project One. Yeah, Project One is
Yeah.
at least for now.
It's for now. It's
For
more
now.
of like a closed crew. We'll see.
We don't know.
But yeah. Cool. All right. Just a little bit away from the dance side of things. I want to know one cool fact about you that me and Ryan don't even know.
You guys know everything about me, though.
I'm pretty sure I don't know everything about you.
Yeah,
You
I
know
feel like I
what?
don't know everything about any.
I'm
A lot
such
of
an
I know a lot about you, but
Well, I have 5 sets of grandparents.
Really?
Yeah. I guess like.
How does that work?
Well, I guess it's like it's a combination of like biological and like legal and like steps and whatnot. So I pretty much got like.
Okay.
So my mum's
Yeah.
parents got divorced when she was like 8 months old. So there's my mum and her stepdad are one pair, and then there's my mum's biological dad and his current partner, and then there's my stepdad's parents, and then there is my dad's parents, and then my stepmom's parents.
Right. Okay.
well, there you go.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like
That kind of cleared it up a little bit. It's still confusing, but it cleared it up a little bit.
my family tree, like I have
Cool.
in just like one like stream of like those 5 parents, I have like 14 cousins. So my family tree is
you go.
massive.
Wow.
I have a lot of cousins on my mum's side. I
Mm.
think it's something like
Yeah.
70, 80 cousins. So, that's quite a big
Everyone's
family.
That's a
Yeah.
biggie.
Okay. If you could have one superpower, what would it be and why? And think really good, okay? You have to have a good reason. You can't just be like, oh, fly, because I can fly somewhere.
I love this question because mine's a little bit of an obscure one, but let me explain it because it makes a lot of sense.
Okay, go.
I would love the.
Are you one of the people who's like, what's your favorite color? Oh, ultraviolet.
No, my favorite color is purple.
Ultraviolet!
Okay. It's like ultraviolet. Yeah, no one else can see it.
No one can see it. I'm so special.
Anyway, let me explain my power.
No, you just gotta hear me
Seeing
out.
ultraviolet, that's my power.
All right, what's your power?
Yeah, superpower. The power of probability. So like, what's the
Probability.
probability that I'll have wings tomorrow? 100%. Wake up with a pair of cool wings. What's
What?
the probability
That's
I'm gonna
not- that doesn't
pass my
make
test?
sense.
How does that
No,
work?
it's,
Oh my god.
it's like the control over like probabilities in
Okay.
the world. Like
That's
what's
just
the
like you can do
probability that I'm
anything.
gonna like fail my test tomorrow.
So
0%. So you're going to pass it regardless.
So basically, you have the power of a positive mindset.
Isn't that...
You're just like, I
that's
won't
just the
fail
power
this
of,
test.
like, discipline
Don't fail the test.
and working hard.
I want to fly. You
No,
fly.
like, okay. So it's like almost like... I didn't drop my phone.
Oops.
Definitely didn't do that. No, but it's like, say, I can't even find an example. Like, so this clip is blue, right?
Yeah.
What's a probability that this clip is purple? I can say 100%.
Zero.
And the clip
It's
would
blue.
just change
No,
color.
it's blue.
But no,
No.
if you have the power to
Stupid.
change the
It's blue.
probability,
Blue.
it'll change
But, like-
purple.
All right, I understand the power, but like,
I get the power.
it feels like it's, damn, it's cheaty. It's like,
It's
like
it's like the whole. If you had 3 wishes, what would you wish for? Unlimited
wishes.
wishes.
yeah, it's like,
Okay, if I had to
I
pick
feel dirty. Like,
okay, if I had to pick a better one, I would probably want like the power of flight, but I would like wings because I've always thought wings would be a really, really cool thing to have.
Wings.
wait, we
Gangster
talked
wing.
about this. We talked about this in America. I'm like, I would not want wings. That's the worst thing. Like, ugh.
No, I would
especially
love
if they
them.
were, okay, if they're, okay, just think about how they're made. Like,
Yeah.
do you have feathers on you? Are
Yeah.
they just like bones
I
that
reckon
stick
they're
out?
feathers.
Is there
Well,
skin
Or are they
over it?
scales?
Yeah, surely it's
They're
like it's
scales.
bone with muscle and skin, and like it's the. But
Ooh. Ooh.
it's the same as your hand.
We've never talked about wings like this.
But that's how birds
just-
have them.
Just but just visualizing it, like just 2 huge
I'm
bits of
imagining
skin that you're just
Zoe.
flapping
I'm
with.
imagining Zoe with just like dragon wings of skin.
See, I was
Ugh.
more thinking like the like big white wings. That's what I was.
So you're thinking like
pictured.
angel wings.
Yeah.
Angel
Yeah.
wings.
Okay,
So
but
feathers.
how would
there
you go
go.
through
Yeah.
doors?
Well, bigger doors,
Make your own doors. You
Bigger
fly
doors.
them from the roof.
like holes in the ceiling.
That's like
I feel like Ryan hates all these superpowers. Ryan, what
I
would your
play this-
superpower be, huh?
Okay, I have. I'll save it for another time. But like, I play this game right where it's like, you have a superpower, but then you have like the, there's like a downside as well. So for example, it's like super speed, but you can't actually like process things at super speed. So you
you
could
go.
run really fast and then just go straight into a wall and like kill yourself. That was one of my things. Like you can fly, but you also have wings.
Well,
Like,
no,
that was a
see,
downside
I
for me.
want
You can fly, but your wings get in the way.
wings is the thing I want.
All right, up to you. Yeah.
Okay,
I
cool.
won't judge you.
All right. So
I'm feeling a little judged.
Zoe has probability as one of her superpowers,
Wow.
but we don't understand that a little bit. And then wings. Wings is her
Yeah.
superpower.
Wow.
Cool.
Wait, couldn't you? No,
Yep.
okay, never mind.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
All right. Next question. If you could tell your past self any one piece of advice, what would it be?
Probably to trust myself. To trust myself more.
Okay.
And trust that I know what I'm doing more. I have like, as a kid, there was a lot of like self-doubt and there was a lot of like, I didn't always believe in myself and what I could do, but I think I just needed to trust in myself more and believe in myself more. And if there was one thing that I could say to like childhood me was just believe in yourself and what you can achieve, because you can achieve anything you put your mind to.
You can change the
That's a good piece of
probability.
advice. Oh, you just gave yourself the power.
Wow. What if the power is actually like you change the probability
mindset,
of
I'm
winning a
telling you.
battle by training, or like by to get not fail a test by studying?
By studying.
You have
That's-
that power.
How do
power of
how do I change the
probability.
color of the clip then?
Paint.
Buy a new clip. Buy a purple clip. Yo, buy an ultraviolet clip. Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
No one can see it.
No one can see it. That's cool. I like that. I like that piece of advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like as a kid, a lot of the time, there's a lot of self-doubt, especially growing up, you know, when you're going through puberty and all this stuff it's hard to trust yourself.
Yeah.
So I feel like that is a good piece of advice, especially for, everyone, all of our viewers out there who maybe, just unsure about things. Just
And in saying
trust your
that
gut.
too, it's like trust yourself to enough to like fail and then keep going, because like yes, trust yourself to do things and trust your gut, but you're gonna make mistakes. Like sometimes you have a gut feeling and you're like, okay, this is what I want to do, and then you follow it or you know, make a decision, anything. But then it turns out you're like, oh, that was incorrect. I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
But then like that's fine. Trust yourself to be able to like keep going and keep growing, and trust yourself to make good mistakes.
And just trust in the
Yeah,
process.
that's all part of the process.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all part of the process.
Like learn from your
You know,
mistakes. If like I find if you can spend every day knowing that you've learned from your mistake, then every action was one worthwhile. That there may have been things that weren't like helpful, and like they may have been a mistake, but if you've learned from them and you've grown, then that mistake was meant to happen for a reason, because you learned from it and you were able to grow as a person.
Yeah.
And we don't grow unless we actually make mistakes and we find out what not to do. So like learn from it, take that on as like constructive, and be proud of yourself that you were able to overcome it and move forward. That's the most important thing.
Yeah. This is a big piece of advice that really resonates with me. It's okay to make mistakes, but because, you know, you'll learn, I hope.
Yes.
You know, if you make that mistake, you look back at it and you go, okay, that's what's wrong, what went wrong, you know, I need to fix that, and you know, you learn. So that's totally part of it. But
I think the biggest thing is
that.
like making the mistake with the right mindset, because you can make mistakes and you can beat yourself up so much, but if you make the mistake and you're like, all right, whatever, and then you keep going, like that's how you want to come at it. You don't like I think I struggle with this a lot, is like I do something and then I'm just like, oh, stupid, and then like I don't forgive myself to be able to move forward. Like you need to forgive yourself. You need to understand as if it was like someone else, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, as if someone else made a mistake and you're like, all right, I forgive you, or like, don't worry, I hardly remember that mistake or that thing that you did, and then you can like move past it.
But it's like the biggest piece of advice that I ever learned from Project One was everything happens for a reason. That's something that we actually say quite a lot together, and it's such an important thing, because it's that idea that we all are here for a reason, and we all have things that we're going to do for a reason, and trust yourself and like trust in overcoming every obstacle that's thrown your way, because you're always going to be strong enough. It doesn't matter what it is, you are always going to be strong enough, and just trust yourself.
That's what we said when we lost. When we didn't make it to prelims at Worlds last year. That's what we said.
It's okay, Ryan. It's okay.
We said everything happens for a reason. I just spat a lot, and I
We just didn't train hard enough.
Maybe we need to change our probability.
We need to change our probability.
Train harder.
Need to be more positive.
You know what?
There you go.
I think it's a great power.
No,
We're not saying it's not a great power.
It's just a little confusing.
It seemed overpowered.
It is a bit, OP. Just a little bit.
Okay, cool. Last question. Can you give the viewers your socials?
Oh, if you want to follow me on Instagram, as Ryan has said, my handle is ZZ IY. What other social medias do I have? I think Instagram's the best one to find me on.
Instagram's the main one.
You can find me
I feel
on
like Instagram's a
Facebook
lot
if
of the
you
main
really
ones
like.
for P1.
It's just my name.
Cool. All right. Well, yeah, that was
don't
pretty
know.
much all the questions. Sorry, go.
Yeah, I don't know how. Like, I feel like I get like a lot of weird requests on Facebook, and I never accept it. So, if anyone tries to request me on Facebook, I'm not going to accept you. Just follow me on Instagram instead.
Just a little heads up.
Just a little
need
heads
more
up.
than
I
like-
know
No
no
go.
one asked, and I know like it means nothing, but you know, there you go. I'm just letting
There
you
you
know.
go.
There you go.
He doesn't hate you. He just doesn't really use Facebook.
Yeah. There you go.
I need more
even
than like
stopped posting on
mutuals.
for your birthdays. 10 mutuals. Wait,
Pardon?
10 mutuals? That's it?
No, at least. Like minimum.
Okay.
And if all my
Oh.
mutuals are all of Project One, then I'm like, yeah,
Right.
maybe.
Okay. Then that's yeah. All right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Depends how close the mutuals are. Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we'll move to some comments. That was all my questions I wanted to ask you,
Wait.
Zoe. But I think the comments. Sorry.
Wait. All right, time to derail the show again for a segment that I definitely didn't tell Josh about before starting. All right.
Okay.
Time to start. This is all right. Welcome. Is Ryan's hot takes on current issues.
Hot takes on current issues.
Hot takes on current issues. On this segment, I'll be talking about hot takes on current issues.
On current
it's Ryan,
issues.
hot
Current
takes.
issues.
All right. Okay. My hot take for today is you know the song YOLO by The Lonely Island? It's
Yes.
it's quite applicable in this scenario. Anyway,
Okay,
that is
okay.
my hot take on current issue by Ryan. Thank you very much.
There you go.
Right.
Woohoo! Hot takes,
Hot
on
takes
current
by
issues
Ryan
by Ryan.
Thank you.
We should get a little like intro song for that. Should be like da-da-da-da-da-da-da, hot takes on current issues with Ryan.
There you go.
takes.
That's the
Just
theme.
cut that segment
That's
and put it in the
good.
front of it. Just
Rob,
like do.
Rob, I know you're editing this. Robert,
Rob, I know you're editing this. You
Please,
got this,
Robert.
bro. You know how to do it.
you use the talk box and everything.
Yeah.
Please.
Hot takes with Ryan. Cool. So yeah, last week we didn't get to read all of our comments
Yes.
because my phone died and then
Sorry.
everything else crashed. So we're very sorry about that. So thank you for bearing with us. We hopefully have our technology together this week. So I'll just go back and read the ones that I missed. So from Amon Huge, we have finally another video. I've been waiting for a new vid and you guys finally posted one. Amon, we are glad you're waiting tirelessly for us to post. We're trying our best to bring them out as fast as we can. It is getting tricky with the whole situation, but we are trying our best. So hang in there. We'll try to release them as often as we can.
Yeah.
Yeah. He then said, I hope you guys could stay safe. Please make sure of these three important things you remember to 1, sanitize, 2, sanitize, and 3, sanitize, okay?
And by that, wash your hands.
Sanitize.
And you gotta wash your hands
And wash your
properly,
hands.
okay? You can't just go,
Yes.
you know, the stupid thing that
Not just the little-
stupid dummies do, where they just get the wood soap and right, I'm a
You
stupid
gotta,
dummy.
you know, around the hands and all this
Gotta
stuff.
get on your
Right,
fingers.
let me
You know?
take you through step by step how
Oh,
to
yes,
wash your
step by
hands.
step.
All right,
Hot takes.
Here we
step
go.
by step with
you get the
Ryan.
soap. You gotta get enough. This is not a hot take. This is a cold
This
take.
is not a hot take. This is
My bad,
This
sorry.
is like a.
My bad.
This is something you should have learned.
You should have learned already.
Already
All
for
right,
me.
so you get the soap. Yeah, suds it up a bit. You know. All right, you got to go through the fingers here. Yeah, get
doing
all
this with it.
surfaces there. Yep, through there. Okay, you want to grab it like you're doing that ad. Yeah, that thing.
This one.
So and then you're scrubbing back and forth that way. You're gonna swap to the other side. Do the same thing. All right. Then here you got your thumb. Your thumb's like you use your thumb to thumbs up, right? You got to clean your thumb. So you grab your thumb with your whole hand and you want to like kind of go back and forth. Same thing on
Like
the other
this.
side, right?
This side.
Okay.
To the other side.
Then bit of extra thing you can do. So like the tips of your fingers, you want to kind of like make like a duck hand, and you want to kind of roll it, wash it in the palm of your hand, and then you just got up here in the back region of the back of your hand. You want to go there.
Back of the
And then
palm.
everything's all clean. So you get the water, turn it on, and then you go, and then it comes off, and then you turn off the water, and then you say, "Thank you, water, for letting me use you, and I won't overuse you. Thanks." You always have to thank the things that you
Always
use.
thank the water.
Yeah.
Always.
And then,
I love
and then
that.
dry your hands.
I love that.
Dry your hands in a nice manner, and then
Polite
that's it.
fashion.
And that's it. And then you've successfully washed your hands.
Successfully.
Boom.
And that's how we stop the curve, okay?
Stop spreading
Wait, no,
germs.
flatten the curve.
Flatten curve.
Flatten the curve.
No, stop the
Stop
curve.
the curve.
It's over.
Stop the curve.
Please.
Done. It
Just stop
goes
measuring data,
straight
and
down.
then we'll stop the curve.
Straight down. Okay, cool. The next one Amon said was, "Hey, Andy and Rob, I guess Zoe's the only one left. Too bad we might see her in a podcast in the far future, or you guys can find some other way. look at this.
We found some other
what's
way.
up.
We have
We found some other way.
Wow.
So there we go.
She's
Here's
here.
Zoe. Not in the flesh, but in the digital
virtual reality
world.
Hey, Zoe. Hey.
So, hey,
Hi,
hey Zoe, how you
Ryan.
doing
Hey.
down there?
No,
how are
you're
you down
up.
there?
You gotta go
Oh,
up.
I'm up.
You're
Hey,
up.
guys.
Hey, Zoe.
Hey.
Hi.
Here, catch this lens cap.
Oh,
ready?
yeah, yep, I'm ready. Whoa, I caught it.
Wow,
How did it turn
Wow.
into a bottle top?
a bottle lid.
No,
That's
it
impressive.
That's a lens cap.
That's amazing.
And I'm sure the timing was perfect as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you
I'm
it was. I
yeah.
bet you it was.
You just had to travel through like
Yeah.
time and space.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, gotta give it a second. Jesus.
Next one from Amon. I hope you continue to post more content. I hope this motivates you to post more. We are very motivated to continue to posting even during this tricky time. But yes, we're trying our best.
Yeah, I do have
And
a couple of
especially-
videos saved up that I can edit. Some of them I'm like, I have some videos that are like in the junk pile almost. Like I have a bunch of videos that I'm like, these are not that good.
Yeah.
Like, should I post these? But yeah, I don't know. We'll see how we go, and we'll see if we can actually create content online. You know, doing stuff like Amanda and I recently did a video that should be coming out soon. That will be fun and interesting to watch. But yeah, more coming.
We should
soon.
like do like Cards Against Humanity.
Oh.
I feel like that'd be funny.
I want to play Red Flags.
Or,
Do you remember
yeah,
when
or
I
like
talked to you guys about
A
that?
card game
No.
over the online.
Yeah. Red Flags.
I'm
it's
fairly
like
sure I know
a-
what you're talking. It's
It's like the dating one. So it's like you have to have
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, you do like two cards that are good cards, and then one person tries to ruin it with like a bad card.
Yes.
Yeah,
That'd
yeah.
be so much fun.
That'd be cool. Okay.
see what we can
next one from Amon. He's posted a lot of comments, which is great. We love.
Good
Yes.
man.
He's done
Thank you.
12.
Thank
which
you.
is- Which is what we
Yeah.
asked for. We
Thank
asked for
you.
12,
You're the man.
and we're very appreciative. He said, this short break we're all having is a way for us to focus more on ourselves and all the other things that we may have taken for granted. I hope you guys could use this break to shape yourselves into a better person. And that is a really amazing comment. Like,
awesome.
that was really good. Yeah, I definitely think spending this time by yourself is a great way to better yourself and just be more appreciative of the things that we have. Because I think all of us agree we are very lucky
Yes.
in what we have. We're very lucky to have lots of support groups and opportunities where we are. So I definitely feel like this is a very almost enriching experience to, you know,
Yeah.
just be grateful.
I think like we have to during this time be very we have to think about our perspective. Like, yes, it might suck that you have to stay at home and that you can't see your best friends or you can't meet up and I'm sure it's hard for grandparents as well. I know my grandparents have been FaceTiming me and being like, hey, we want to see you. Hello. My grandpa, he FaceTimed me the other day and he was like, how do you get rid of hiccups? But yeah, so it's like, I think during this time, like, yeah, try and just be kind. Be as kind as you can. Like, even so much as like, calling your grandparents, calling your friends, making sure that everyone's okay, because I know a lot of people are stuck like working and they're grinding and stuff. Like, a lot of people are still working from home, uni students, they're working and doing assignments and whatever. So take the time just to be able to connect with everyone and make sure that we're all staying safe, but also staying kind and improving ourselves, growing, doing the things that we want to do, and enjoying life, no matter like what the circumstance is. Just keep going, and do your best.
Yeah. Really good. Cool. Thank you, Amon, for that really
Thank
nice comment. Next, I just want to share this quote that I saw. You will never always be motivated. You have to learn to be disciplined. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so that
I
kinda
really want to know
ties in
who
with-
that quote. Yeah, I really want to know who that quote was by.
Yeah.
Because he
I'm
didn't,
sure,
he didn't
like-
put like quotation marks.
Yeah, I've heard quite a few people talk about this concept of like the discipline versus motivation, and yeah, how to, utilize both.
I mean, we had a little bit of an episode on it. If you guys want to go
Yes.
check that out.
Wow.
So, but yeah, cool. Amon said, Andy is that person who rarely talks, but when he does, he speaks very wisely.
Oof.
And this is actually true. This
Very
is true. Andy, he's quiet at times.
I
But-
think, and Andy is very like, when he speaks with intention, and it's like,
Yes.
when he speaks, everyone listens, and it's like, he's like, I wouldn't say quiet personally, but
He's not. He's
like,
not quiet.
he's just like, I don't want to say observant, maybe like that's been rattling this whole time. I hope that doesn't okay, sorry, BMO Mug. But like, he's very calculative, and he makes sure that what he says has meaning. So it's like, he's one of the people that it's
Yeah.
like, when he talks, you listen.
Yeah. He's selective with when he speaks, because I feel like his words have meaning behind them. So he doesn't just throw words out there just because to like fill the silence. You know, he's happy to observe before speaking. He thinks before he speaks. Like,
Yes. Yeah.
if you ever want someone to know, like, if you want to know someone who thinks before they speak, it's Andy. Like, Andy will think before he says anything.
Yeah, I've always had
And
a
I think
crazy amount
some-
of respect for like. Sorry, I've just
No,
always,
there you go.
No, I've just always had a crazy amount of respect for like every single thing Andy always has to say, and he's just, I don't know, he's got such a great ability of like understanding people and like just kind of saying what needs to be said. It might not always be what you want to hear, but it's what needs to be said at the time. And I've just got like a ridiculous amount of respect for everything that he has to say when he speaks. It's definitely one of those things that makes me shut up immediately and just go, yeah, like, what do you have to say? I want to listen.
Anyway, we'll save this for the Andy interview
Oh yes,
in the coming weeks. So,
man, Andy's so good.
He's just
And he's
so
so
great.
what a
man.
He's just so
What a man.
so
amazing.
good.
Sometimes
next
you just
one
like
from
sit there and think.
Sorry.
You're like, wow, Andy.
What a man. What a man.
So amazing.
All right, sorry, continue. I'll just sit here. Yeah,
Just think about Andy.
keep going, keep going.
Daydream. Anyway, next one from Amon. Hey Rob, it's really cool that you can actually really follow the schedule that you already planned in advance. I have downloaded more than 10 apps to manage my life, but none of it works. So now I know it's not the app's fault. It's mine. I'm sure it's not your fault, Amon. You just haven't found the right method for you. Like we said in the podcast, that episode, it's about finding what works for you. Some people are very schedule, and they'll map out their whole week and they'll follow it. Whereas people like me who like to procrastinate a lot, there's other methods, So I've been trying my best to stay on top of things and stay more organized. But sometimes, I'll need a little bit of an almost a reminder. And Ryan does this sometimes. He'll be like, "Yo, have you organized stuff?" And I'll be like, "Yo, bro, I'm onto it." So, yeah, but it's okay. It's not for everyone, but you'll figure it out.
Yeah. I think understand how you work, and I think you got that from the last podcast we went over that.
Yeah. Cool. Next. It's really true that Filipinos are good at dancing, but unfortunately, I'm not one of them.
I'm sorry for
enjoy
that
watching people
generalization.
dance,
I
though.
apologize.
I really enjoy watching people dance, though. I think I may be good in dancing if I tried. Yes!
I think
Please,
anyone.
just try.
Oh yeah.
I think anyone can be good at dancing if they try. Like,
Except
a lot
my
of people
dad.
are like, "Oh, I have 2 left feet. Like, I can't dance.
Sam Page.
I can't dance."
My
Sam
dad
Page is a brilliant
He does
member.
not have rhythm. He does not have rhythm.
You can always learn.
He commented on this video as well.
Yeah.
So that's funny. He'll probably see this and he'll laugh. But yeah, Amon, we totally encourage you to start dancing, man. Like it's such a fun activity, and like you've said, you've heard Zoe. It's a way to express yourself. So yeah, if you want to start dancing, do it, man. Like there's nothing stopping you. Yeah.
And if you don't want to dance, that's fine too.
That's tough. That's fine too. That's cool.
It's not for everyone.
Okay, we're coming out to our last ones from Amon. Thank you all again for answering my questions, and for Josh, keep reading my comments. I really am grateful for that. Keep it up. I'm doing it, man. I'm trying. I'm doing it.
my best.
I'm trying.
Living up to it.
Trying my best. Second last one. Please stay safe, guys. And I know it may be hard, but I'm looking forward to more content. Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
Appreciate
and
the
last
1,000
one.
comments as always.
1,000 comments as always. 12th comment and signing out. Cool. Thank you, Amon. Awesome work. We only have 3 more comments. So let's quickly read those before we finish it up. Another reaction one. We have too many reaction videos. So
We don't have too many
we'll
reaction
keep it-
videos.
We'll keep it as an idea. We'll line it up. But yeah, we have a lot. We have a few
think
reactions lined
The
up.
next,
hopefully.
okay. The next BTS one that we're gonna do is gonna be to on. Okay, everyone. It's gonna
On,
be to
okay.
on. So
Okay. So be ready for that.
No one will see this, and people will keep requesting it, but we will do our best. We don't want to meet up because of things that are happening. But the next one will be on. So please stop.
It will be on.
I know that's Save Me Upside Down is I'm fine. I know. Please stop commenting it.
This is so funny.
I don't think
so funny.
a lot of people won't get that. Yeah. So like on our first ever reaction we did to the Fake Love. So in that music video, you know how there's like Save Me Upside Down is I'm fine. There's like this bit in the music video, and we got so many comments like that. I love that so much because like it's like everyone's saying it, and then like more people saying it and more people saying it, and it's like even it's been like it's probably been over a year since we released that. Like people are still commenting.
Really?
Save me upside.
Yeah,
Really?
Upside down
I
means
look
I'm
back
fine. Yeah.
No
And
way.
also on
That's
the
crazy.
on our what is it, the Dionysus practice?
Dionysus. Yep.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
dance
that one.
practice?
Like you know how Amanda like was like, oh, I'm not sure why they changed the turn and fold it, like land on your hands to like a drop down, and then so many comments were saying, oh, they changed it because someone because Jungkook hurt himself doing the thing, and we got so many comments. Again, it's like saying the same thing. It's great. It's great. Thank you for the comments.
Thank you for the criticism. We love it.
Thank you.
All right. Second last comment. I have no idea who this person is. Some guy is Sam Page or something. So, wow, that Josh guy seems really intelligent, wise, and good looking. He must get that from his parents, especially his dad.
Wow.
Wow.
Sure. Okay.
That's a really nice fan.
That's so
That's a
polite.
really nice fan. Thank you, whoever
He's
you
really
are.
like
Thank you,
complimentary
whoever
to
you
your
are.
dad as well. Like he's
Yeah.
it's
He
weird
seems
because like
to like my dad.
yeah. I don't know
Yeah,
why,
and
because
that name.
we haven't talked about your dad or like mentioned him, but
No,
that's really nice,
nothing.
and I'm glad people
Yeah.
think
just know.
about your
I'm
parents.
glad people think about our families. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. Oh, it's another reaction one. Can you guys react to BTS on? There we go. Another comment.
Do it.
It's coming. You just heard it from Ryan. It's coming. So
It's in the works. But then we also
it's
said
in the
that
works.
episode 4 of our HHI Brisbane vlog was in the works. But
Well, yeah, okay. So we have a lot of things on the way. Hopefully we'll get those out soon.
yes.
But yes, we are appreciative that you guys are patient. You know, it is tricky. Ryan does a lot of work for these editing videos, and we really are appreciative of him. So big props to Ryan. We love you, man.
Thank you. Thanks, man.
But
But yeah,
that's
if you really want content and the YouTube videos aren't enough, Follow us. Follow us on Instagram.
Follow us, yes. Follow our socials on Instagram
see-
at Project One Official.
Mounds of content. Like content kings. Oh, wait, what? That doesn't make sense. Content
Kings.
piles. Content dishes. Like, it's a platter of content.
Served to you
Just-
daily.
It's free. Just come
it.
just follow us.
Take it.
Take
Come
it.
and take it. Yeah, so that's Project One Official on Instagram, on Facebook as well. We aren't as active on Facebook. On YouTube as well.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably watching this video.
Or
You can also watch.
Spotify.
You can also listen to this podcast on Spotify, Apple Music,
Google Playlists.
Where else? Google Playlists. Is it on SoundCloud? No, it's not on SoundCloud,
Nope.
is it?
no.
No, not on SoundCloud. But yeah, that's pretty good. I'm happy with this.
This podcast?
Is there? Yeah, I'm happy with this podcast. I'm
glad
pretty
you're
happy
happy.
with that.
I'm glad you're happy.
I'm always happy with this podcast.
Josh
I'm
is
happy
always
to be here with you guys.
Wow.
Thank you for being on.
Thanks
this
for
with
having me, guys. I'm happy to be here too.
Yeah. Thank you, Zoe, very much for coming in and answering our
special
questions.
guest.
Our special
special
guest today.
guest.
Thank you, Ryan, as well,
Thank you,
you,
Josh.
for hosting with me. Thank you.
No, thank you, Josh.
Thanks, man. I'm trying my best. But yeah, is there anything else you guys want to say before we finish this thing?
Next episode is, are we going backwards in the alphabet? Or are we going forwards in the alphabet from here?
Because we've started at Z, haven't we?
It's true. My name starts with Z.
Let's go backwards. Let's go
Go
backwards. Let's go backwards.
All right.
So
So-
see if you can work out who from the Project One members will be next
Wow.
from that
It's a quiz. Get to know Project One.
quiz. Except there's like 3 J's.
J's first.
Which J's
Yeah,
first? You got to go through each of the letters.
If you guys have a question for our next guest,
Yes.
who is it going to be?
Wink, wink.
It's Wendy. Who
Oh wow.
if you have a question, then leave it in the comments and we'll be sure to ask her. I mean,
Yes.
them. Who could it be?
That mystery.
Could be. But yeah, if you want to comment any other questions for our next interviewee, please leave them in the comments. If you have any other general questions, leave them in the comments as well. If you have any feedback for how we can improve these, because this is online, it's a little bit different. Yeah, please let us know, because we just want this to be the best content it can for you guys. We really appreciate you guys listening and watching.
Yes. Thank you.
But yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's-
thanks for listening, guys. This has been Project One, and we are signing out. Signing out. That was
Signing out.
off time.
Yeah.
You can try
I
and do
should've
that
worn-
again. You know what
Guys.
it is, right, Zoe?
My
No.
legs are so cold. I should have worn longer pants. I mean, bigger, puffier pants. Are we
I
still
will
live?
find
You wear bigger
We're still
puffy
going?
pants. We're still live. We're still
Oh.
going. Because we messed up that
I knew
outro.
that. I knew that.
So
You
I
did that.
definitely know what the outro is.
Okay, so Zoe, this has been Project One signing out, right?
Okay.
All right.
So cold.
Okay, 3,
All right, this
2,
is Project-
1. This has been Project One signing
Signing
out.
out.